All right, guys, we are back for another Break 49 out here at Peace Chapel. It's going to be an interesting one because we just had tornadoes and bad weather roll through, so some of the trees might be wiped out and everything. But we're going to be right back. It's going to be really interesting today. We got a lot of wind. Trees are down. It's very wet. We're going to disc up to our stable Buzz here. Luna. Easy little approach. Can get away from you, so we got to land this short, land it flat. All right. Lots of rocks and weird things. Can get weird skips real quick. Got my earbud in. Last month we did the earbud in, and it actually helped a lot. So it's gonna be interesting as we go through to see if there's any parts of the course that are actually like destroyed, because one of our other local courses, which is only like 15 minutes from here, just completely wiped out from all the storms. Multiple holes and trees are down, so it's unplayable right now. Really hoping that this is not, but we'll give you an update. All right, this course is also kind of hard to film because of the slope on a lot of these greens, and then also behind the tee box. So here we go, hole 2. Should be pretty good. It's a little island hole, 210. Going with our Adam Hammis zone. Should be great. A nice little drop. Should be tapping. Another thing is we got our Ricky hat on today. Hopefully he can give us some good vibes here. And we also watched Bryson DeChambeau's Break 50 today. Very good episode. Awkward putt. Did not feel good. All right. We're going to have to make those. All right, I'm back and forth between my overstable Adam Hammis Raptor and the cap wrap. Here, I think we might need to go cap wrap just because we got a decent little headwind, but it keeps going back and forth between the head, and now it's like a left to right. So we're going to go with this Crystal Raptor. It's nice and overstable. Shouldn't turn over on us. I am so glad that we had a headwind. That's so overstable. All right, that headwind bailed us out. So if we didn't have that headwind to turn it over enough, we would have been stuck in that prison. Now, we actually have a really good wide open circle's edge putt. This is where you got to capitalize. When the course gives you something out here, you gotta take it. Come on. That's huge. Let's go. Needed that one. I realized last time I threw this, I had the camera like 4 or 5 feet over. I made this gap look really wide on camera. This gap is not wide, so I kind of put you almost behind the tee box, but even a little bit further. So this is a very tight window we got to hit. We got this Big Z Athena, which has been doing work for us lately. Not really worrying about gaps. We're just throwing discs and having a good time out here. Some nice weather. There we go. Get a little more flip. Oh, come on. We were so close to hitting that line again. All right, here's the first of the trees. Could be much worse, honestly. All right, you guys just got to believe me. I'd kicked off the fairway. We were down in this little chute here. We just had a little pitch out zone to a tap in for par. So Again, I apologize. Might miss a few shots if we're off the fairway like that, just because it's so hard to shoot woods golf with camera. But basket's right through here. I used to, if you've seen my other ones, I used to go like forehand or backhand right at it. Now that the trees are growing out, that's not really a good option. So we're going to go cap wrap. The only hole that I have this disc for is because you got to get, it's only 225. You got to get about 150, 160 feet and then just go straight right. So we're pushing this long. If you go long, you usually have a putt. If you're short, it doesn't give you much. So the intentional skip is the play here, but we'll see what we can get. Oh, that went from almost a perfect shot. Like it literally got around that, but it's just barely too high, so it gets knocked down. That's tough. Probably just gonna be a layup. Yeah. All right, hole 6. Very eagleable par 4. And getting the eagle here is going to help a lot. When I've got my PR, I think we had 5 or 6 birdies and an eagle on this hole. So to flex forehand through this gap, it's 350 feet, and we're going with our beat-in Raptor. If we hit this line, like 9 times out of 10, we're going to have a look. So it's all about hitting this gap. Could just throw it in. Maybe you shouldn't tell yourself you're going to throw it in right before you throw it. All right, well, birdie might be out of the play. But I'll be over here in case you're wondering. But the fairway's back there, so you guys should be able to see the shot. I think we're just going to pitch out and hope we can scramble. That'll work. This is a pretty ideal spot to scramble from. You really, really want to get a birdie here at worst. Oh my gosh, do we throw right at it? This forehand line will definitely push me to the right. And then I got to make a putt. Really lines up for a backhand turnover. All right, we're going down this left side. Play the high percentage here. Give us a par look. Well, that's not what we wanted. Be a phenomenal way to par this hole. Well, it doesn't help when you hit these little branches right in front of you. Come on. Should have gone forehand. All right, that's not what you want to do on the easiest hole. That really sucks. Hole 7, 250 feet. We're going with Chris Dickerson Shadow Stamp Buzz. This thing's money. And we're going to throw this right over the top of the trees. Like, this is what Bryson DeChambeau does. If you haven't seen his break 50s, look at him. And he's like, okay, we'll just draw it over here, put it, it's a 250-foot hole, but it's playing 249, so we're going to play our 249 shot. And he just puts it right where he wants it. So maybe we need to just practice that. Because I'm that good, right? Oh, what's that? Drop! What is that? This actually wasn't bad at all. That was pathetic. Alright, this is the hole that we took a snowman on. A snowman on a hole 8, the snowman hole. If you don't know what that means, it's an 8 shaped like a snowman. Yes, we did take an 8 on this, and it is a par 4. So we're going to not do that. That was last week. We're not going to do it today. We're going to throw. We got a little bit of a headwind. We're going with our Crystal Raptor here. Just throw a nice little hyzer shot to the triple Mando. Oh, that's not very good. Oh, I don't know if that's in. So I guess I didn't specify. But not taking a snowman doesn't mean still taking a double bogey. I thought we threw a really great shot, and somehow in this tall grass, it skipped into the even taller grass, which is OB. So, you know, it is what it is. Taking the back door. Ugh. You guys don't know how bad I wanted to just move that in. It was literally a foot out of bounds. And that's the thing about being on YouTube is you guys would have no idea if I was at in or not. But I guess internet's going to have some integrity, you know? This is really stupid. But we didn't come here to shoot even par. So I guess we might as well run stuff, you know? All right, sure. Yeah, that'll work. And had I just moved that in bounds, we'd be taking a par and we'd still have a chance to shoot it, you know? But we're not going to do that on this channel. So can't be too mad. Hole 9 is a must get. 165. Really, it's a poke and hope hole, but it's a must get in this challenge because it's 165 feet. Forehand. You guys let me know if you've already made it this far. Thank you guys for the support. Leave a like or subscribe if you aren't. I really appreciate that we're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I'm building a little giveaway basket that we're going to give away when we hit 500. So thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. And leave a comment below if you like seeing videos like this, like where it's more of a serious challenge, or if you want like fun challenge videos where we're putting things on the line, like Foundation does the mold bans where you guys vote on things to ban if we don't hit lines and stuff. I've had Seth and a few other buddies on the channel before. So if you enjoy seeing stuff like that where it's more fun, goofy, and interactive with you guys, let me know. If you enjoy more of the serious content where it's just me trying to break something out here where we're doing break 49, I'm open to anything you guys want, disc reviews, whatever you guys like. So here it is, hole 9. Break 49 is happening, and we're about halfway done. So if you haven't seen the rest, go back and watch the rest. We've gotten close on, I think, 1 or 2. And I say close, meaning within reach. Haven't been super close yet. But here we go. That looks really good. Come on. Booyah. That's what we needed. We needed a little pick-me-up before we get to the back 9. We love ourselves some tap-ins here. Moving on. This is a hole I would not be mad if a few trees got knocked down in the storm. Very tough. Par 3. We're not really trying to birdie this in this challenge. It's 290 feet, but it is literally makes an L at a very tough angle that you can't really get to the basket if you go fairway or anything. You usually get to the back wall. So I usually go putter, zone, or like a Buzz OS. You got to go something super overstable and give yourself like a 50-foot putt. So, dude, these little vines, man. Missouri, especially all these wooded courses, have so many vines. That was a great shot. That was not the intended line. We went outside of the fairway, but we were literally going to get all the way up there and have maybe a 60, 70 footer. And a stupid vine, man. All right, again, this is tough. This is just all woods behind me, so you're not really going to be able to see much of the shot. Well, that sucks. Again, this would be another incredible par. Anyway, just never gave it a chance, but so I went to tap out and went to turn. That's the path to the next hole. So, pretty crazy the amount of storms and damage that's out here. I mean, luckily this is just a pathway, and that's one tree, so it's not too bad. But a lot of places out here got a lot of damage. So it's pretty sad and surreal to see just the nature. See what natural disasters can do to a place. Like, obviously this is just for fun, and this is the disc golf course. This is not people's property or homes or lives that are at stake. So that's a great thing. But like, seriously, people, family I know, their truck got hit by a tree and their house got hit. And so I don't think there were any fatalities in Springfield area, but there was a tornado that came through this area. I don't believe that it hit ground, but it was forming and it was in the area. Nobody told me when I moved out here there was going to be ticks, chiggers, tornadoes coming through. And I mean, it's like stuff that people out here probably are just like, well, no, duh. It's just crazy how things are so different across the nation. All right, it's going to be kind of dark back here. We're kind of tucked back in the woods. But 285 really doesn't play like 285. I got force. I'm going to just try and get something out of this gap. That looks really good. Probably not an ace line. That's a 20-footer. Didn't feel good. Plays, there's 350. Plays like 375 foot spiking forehand. OB long, woods, excuse me, woods to the short side. So we're just going to go force, I think. It's one of those, like, we're one down right now. So if we push, and I typically will bogey this when I try and push and get the birdie here. So I've only birdied it maybe 3 times ever. So it's like, we try, and we take a bogey. Now our score is going down the drain quick. But I think if I can get something around the corner, we can have a long jump putt at it. That's the goal here. That hurt the elbow. That'll be fine. I mean, it's like an 80-foot jump putt. I mean, that ended up being really good bit. That was a terrible feeling putt. Go! It's got to be putting, man. Well, the tailwind helped. This is probably the closest I've ever been on this hole. We got to capitalize here. Idiot! Just not committing to the putts today. Come on. All right, hole 14. It's like 600 feet. I think it's 570. We're going to go onyx. Got to get to the wood line and then pitch something down. Oh, come on. That's really good. Let's go. Come on. More or less just a straight forehand right down this gap. Miss those. Ah, come on. Come on. Ah. Hole 15 is this right gap or this tiny little sneaky left gap, which I feel like it's opening up a little bit more. Backhand is really hard through here, so we go chop forehand. That was the right gap, so it'll get through. Hole 16, and if you can't tell, this tree is the one tree on the course that's actually like affecting the playing ability. So normally this is your fairway. And granted, it is only 155. Can we go down to a knee? Just a little short. All right, I'm gonna take the bag off for this one. All right, hole 17, 420 feet, straight ahead with OB both sides, all the way to the basket. We're gonna go scorch. Go! I don't think that made it there, but throwing a provisional here. Okay. Hold it. So we're gonna throw another provisional. That's what I meant to do. Is that in the bucket? That almost went in. All right, we almost threw this in to save bogey, I think. That would have been cool. All right, hole 18, 440 feet. Took a triple bogey. I did the math wrong. Took a triple bogey on that last hole. I would have just laid up on 17 and 18 almost every time we lay up. So in my mind, we're at even right now. We were 3 under going into that. And so in my mind, I don't feel like we played a bad round. And in my mind, I'm going to go away from this thinking I shot 3 under, not even par. So right now, we just got to tell ourselves we're only about 5 off. I can't even do math right now. 6 off the goal. And we missed quite a few of the easy holes on the front. So we're going to see what we can do here. Got my Zeus. We had a headwind on the last hole. Now it seems like we have a headwind again. We're going the opposite direction. Pretty solid. We're just going to try and throw this in. Wind is getting crazy right now. Oh, let's close out with a good putt. That's a smooth putt to finish her out. Feels good to end on a good note. I mean, that's half the battle out here is just being able to putt and get strokes where you can. So this video is actually going to come out on the 2nd. I shot this last day in April, and so let me double check. Yep. So sorry it's going to be a day or two late, but thank you guys so much for the support. I really think this is doable. It's just going to take a great round. Like I said earlier, I came out here last week and we shot 6 down. We got hole 1, 2. We almost birdied 3. We got 4, 5, and then we ended the birdie streak on 6. So if we can get a hot start next month or the month after, that's going to be significant to being able to get this. But it is going to be significantly harder because as we enter into the summer months, the woods just grow and the lines are much harder to hit. So it's going to be interesting. Ticks will be out. So definitely don't think if we're going to get it, it's probably not going to be in the summer. But you never know. When the putt is on and the drive is feeling well, I can't talk today. When it's feeling good, it's just going to all click together, and we're going to have that round where we're going to be right there in it. We're going to have a chance. So thank you guys for following the channel. I apologize for not uploading a ton in the last like 2 to 3 weeks. Life's been busy and we've had a lot to do at work and stuff, so I haven't been able to film as much. But I think the busy season's getting over, so we should be able to get back to kind of the regular weekly uploads is my goal. And so again, like I said on hole, I think it was 8 or 9. Let me know what kind of content you guys want to see. If you guys have any challenges down below, I'm going to try and go through all the comments. And if you guys have some fun challenges, I'll write them down. We're going to try and get some fun videos that you guys want to see. And if you guys want to come out and challenge me to something, or you have a series idea, let me know, because I would love any help of what you guys want to see. Thank you guys so much. And until next time, peace.